letting your lights shine in solidarity with Israel this Hanukkah. The Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry is urging Christians worldwide to light a candle and put it in a window each night of Hanukkah in a show of solidarity with Israel. Well, joining us to explain is Chris Katulka. He's Director of North American Ministries for Friends of Israel and host of the radio program Friends of Israel Today. So, Chris, thanks for being with us. Tell us a little bit more about the Shine the Light campaign. What's it all about and why are you doing it?
Gary, thanks so much for having us on. With the recent violence against Israel and the increasing anti-Semitism that's been happening across the United States, we are urging Christians here at the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry to light a candle starting December 7th, which is the start of Hanukkah, to show solidarity with their Jewish friends here in the United States. We know many Jewish people feel alone, isolated, and they even feel they're questioning who their friends are with the war that's happened since October 7th between Israel and Hamas. And so this is an opportunity for Christians to stand up, say we support Israel and the Jewish people by lighting a candle so that they can see visibly the love that's coming from that house.
So this year, Hanukkah runs from sundown on the 7th through December 15th. So tell us about the significance of the Jewish holiday. What can you tell us about it? A lot of Christians don't know about it.
Yeah, Hanukkah, I always like to say this, Gary, you don't have Christmas without Hanukkah. You need a Hanukkah story to get to Christmas. And even Jesus himself celebrated Hanukkah. In John chapter 10, verse 22, it was called the Feast of Dedication. But Hanukkah is all about the festival of lights. And that's why it's important for us. That's why we want Christians to light a candle in their window. It's because it's the idea of light, bringing light. You know, the idea of Hanukkah was that at one point in history, the Greeks wanted to rob the Jewish people of their identity, to steal it from them. One particular Greek king, Antiochus Epiphanes, wanted to take away Jewish identity. He wanted to rob them of their Torah reading, the honor of Sabbath, going to synagogue. Even the temple was desecrated. And so really the story of Hanukkah is the story of the Jewish people maintaining their identity in the face of assimilation into Greek culture. And that story lives on even today, where the Jewish people are still fighting to maintain their identity and maintain their sovereignty in the land of Israel. So there's great connection between the story of Hanukkah and the story of what we see taking place even today.
Yes, I mean, not much has changed in over 2,000 years in the time of the Maccabees. So we're seeing anti-Semitism spreading not only here in the United States, as you mentioned, but around the world as a result of this war, Israel's war against Hamas. So how is the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry responding? What are you doing?
Yes, we have what's called our Israel Stand with Israel Fund, where Christians from all around the United States and Canada, really all around the world, have been giving to help support the Jewish people and the people of Israel for a very long time. Even before the war, the Friends of Israel has been building bomb shelters in sensitive locations along the Gaza Strip and in the northern border with Hezbollah and Lebanon to protect those Israeli families that might not have safe rooms or bomb shelters, or maybe they were sensitive locations like a park or a tennis court where Israelis were playing along the border of Gaza, and they only had 15 seconds to get to safety. Friends of Israel's built more than 60 bomb shelters in these sensitive locations. Over the years, we've also partnered with Magan David Adom, which is Israel's national Red Cross. And so we help supply, especially during medical emergencies like the one that you're seeing right now with the war. So we've been supplying funds for them for quite some time. We actually just did a Giving Tuesday fund to help them raise a metabike to help a volunteer or a medical a professional get to somebody who's injured on a moped that's fully stocked with medical equipment. And so we were successful in doing that. And we continue to minister to our Israeli friends through the various outlets that we have, through our church plants and through believers who are on the ground in Israel ministering to Israelis, especially during the war.
Wow, you're doing a lot. And quickly then, Chris, lighting candles is an important display of solidarity. But what about once the candles are extinguished, Hanukkah's over? What then? What can people do to help Israel and Jews during this trying time?
You know, I always think it's important for Christians to let their Jewish friends know that they stand in solidarity with them and that they support the state of Israel. I think it's important for a Jewish person to know that they feel safe around their Christian friends because this is definitely trying times. So if somebody feels as though they are being supported and they don't have to question whether or not they should be scared to have a conversation about Israel or whatever, this is an opportunity for them to feel safe. So reaching out, extending your hand and saying, I stand in support of you is a great way to show solidarity to the Jewish people during this very difficult time.
Okay, Chris Katulka of the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry, keep shining your light. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. God bless you.
Thank you, Gary.